for Justin. The fact that he interfaces the world without sound makes him see the world differently. I think that he's my biggest competition. I don't know that the whole time.
Well, since leaving you only a few hours ago, I had an altercation with a set of subway stairs, a trip to the emergency room, and 4 stitches. But I'm here for you. So, Alexandria, Helen, Justin, I'm here to check in with you about the 3 looks that you plan on presenting to the judges tomorrow, and break them down later this week. Alexandria, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, but I recognize that this is your rip on the trench, which I love.
Yes, taking this length away.
Oh my god, he's really... Look at him, he's all fucked up.
Right now, I believe you've nailed the proportions, and then you're going to be cutting them. I'm going to put that over. So what else are you considering?
I don't have to show any headwear with it, but it's also all fun too. But this ties in, this tie is
And why this pant?
it has a waist strap. Well, they're wearing Alexandria's cookie. I've seen all of it before. The bungee pant, the trench. I don't like any of her work per se. It's not trendy, it's not chic. It shows the pocket detail that will fall through the collection, and it's the raw edge of the tones. It's simple, but sharp.
I would definitely show at least one. To me, having all of that lighter white at the top makes the pant make more sense.
Alexandria's three looks all look very similar. Radiant, jagged, they all look the same. I know that you hinted at maybe showing the balance of
You
things.
can show whatever you want.
Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree, provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. Tried to stop them. Their leader tossed me through a thick glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullet slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her.
I know how hard Justin worked. I know how
High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. It took me half a year to get a feel for it. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claim to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it. And when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Og killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Og's actions from somewhere off-site.
It's like an offshore
Pritchard and I
one,
tracked
like
his
a
signal
cake.
to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs
Really
who'd left
hard.
me for
I
dead
worked for
6
like
months
3 days
before.
on this bustier. It had like
Figured they'd
underwire
try
and
again when they
padding,
saw
and I
me.
tried it on myself.
Wasn't so easy
Anything
for
along
them
the
this
top
time.
edge is a little rough.
Took out the tank and made Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we
I
both
think
knew
I've
it
just been
would be a
focusing
trap
on
in the
doing
end.
my finishes on everything, not everything already. There yet.
3 looks
So
by those judges and
Hengsha Island,
past
China.
those judges successful.
Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it.
thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy.
All right.
Lucky for
You
me,
will
I
all
wasn't
have until
alone.
11 o'clock tonight to work.
Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before.
Sorry.
A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about.
Okay.
Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I didn't expect. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who had been remotely controlling the ARG in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the triads, Hengsha's organized crime groups. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms
What
giving up
determines
the
my
woman
future as a designer?
Zhao Yunlu, president of the Taiyou Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Sarif Industries was at the top of the list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this.
Very strange.
Nothing could
Being
prepare me for what I
outside
saw.
of the runway chaos.
Megan
It's
wasn't
nice
dead.
though because I don't have to worry
She and her
about
4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere where their kidnappers made it look like they were dead.
It's a big day.
Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic mode and gave up, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying. Part of her confession made sense. David Sarif had been worried about his people. So worried, he required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, and turn those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more.
Unable to detach themselves from the work.
Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Alec thought I was reaching when I told him Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to see more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The mercs were led by an augmented killer I crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, and jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down, and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Sarif if I wanted to. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities. The UN was being urged to intervene. Sarif was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor turned philanthropist who had once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Sarif had more riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Sarif Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Sarif, Megan's kidnappers knew this and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies the Illuminati and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval, his most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates, seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm of a corpse, which Bell Tower left at their door, meaning at least one of Sarif's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Chiron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Sarif's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Lemire, the walking tank who put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. A little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who Sarif had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time will give us the answers.
I love this They represent me at its center. There's this nonchalant ease about the clothing. They're strong, and you're just cool. I'm proud.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, MacReady, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding? That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts that party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want MacReady's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
Though it's a crapshoot, really.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your heavy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force action. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move in.
This is really cool. I love these slouchy pants. I mean, there is so much detail. I love the jackets that you made. I love this beautiful little hat here that you made. I want to have all of this. I absolutely love it.
I think you did a great job.
I hate her clothes.
Definitely has a luxe quality.
So
to
not
it.
my
The
style.
detailing looks very professional. The three ladies have an individual quality.
To the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. We're gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
achieve them.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you. Model 62 runway. Thank you. You can always do runway.
Oh, she is so not wrong.
I worked really hard to put together and love it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I knew it. I knew he was going to be a finalist.
Access granted.
Your work is cool, easy, elegant. You have to remember that this is not for a showroom. Helen, you have made some amazing clothes this season. and we love that you know who you are as a designer. But we had some questions about your looks today. Alexandria.
She's gonna get a fashion obviously out of you.
You will be showing as the freshman. Congratulations. I knew I was going to take something you can do it. The work is good. Mine is it will go more. I'm happy with the show. Helen, I'm sorry that means you're out. You have done so well in your part of your life, and you should be very proud of yourself. And we know that you have a bright future ahead of you. You'll be better than you were. Okay, I just blew it. I was like too confident. Maybe that's what I needed to do was learn the hard way. I'm still proud of myself. I'm just disappointed in the whole situation. Yeah, I can't keep myself up for one bump again. It was definitely one of the coolest things I've ever done. Going home explores, but like learn a little bit more. Practicing related, that happens over time. This isn't going to discourage me from continuing my career just with other kind of next time on Project One, I have a really good chance of winning this. So
هذا كان صوت غريب.
Oh my god, all those people out there. Our guest judge for today is Terry Washington. Thank you so much for being here. I love that you started with a big old bam.
I love your inspiration.
I really love the question. That's a good show.
Oh.
هذه المنطقة آمنة.
Previously on Project Runway, we have never had this many people still in the competition at this point.
Dawn and Brayden, you were guaranteed a spot at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week.
Helen, Justin, Alexandria, you are going to create collections. We will then decide which of you will show at Liquid Center.
If you're getting $9,000, you will have 6 weeks to create a 10-look collection for spring.
I'm here today with Ty because we're challenging you to come up with washable fashion.
This look will walk and live in the
These three girls look so unhappy. This dress feels very tortured. Justin, Alexandria, Helen, will be showing you your fashion week. Helen, I'm sorry that we fell out. Project Runway was definitely one of the coolest things I've ever done. Just with other kind of like fashion week. You have a front row seat.
For fashion's greatest show.
This is Project Runway.
Sit for that, everybody.
Congratulations. I'm shocked that the judges did not like Helen's 3D suit. And now that she's not showing, I think that I have a really, really good chance of winning this.
bucket load of stress.
And as you know, Dr. Clyde Allen. So later today, we're making our Every Glass script to move.
We have to throw out one of the looks and create a brand new washable look.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Exactly what I'm looking for.
Time is up. Everyone needs to be at the counter, please.
Good luck, okay?
Thank you, Lord.
Alright, we'll make it work. Look over the hair. It's gone. The feedback that I've been getting from the judges, I am thrilled. They finally see my design.
Your clothes are beautiful, they're sophisticated, but I think the hair's gotta go.
The 3D printing is so cool. You have to be a little careful with the accessorizing. The hair is one of the biggest criticism, but I am in for a way because it is a simple fix. I feel like the pieces could walk right now as is. But I'm putting myself through the meat grinder so that I can get this collection as close to the way I want it as I possibly can.
It is nice that I didn't have to compete with
شكلي بتخيل حاجات.
but you don't know about your collection because you didn't get any feedback. So it's really challenging to know where to go from there. What they said on the so the judges are split their looks, hide it in back like that.
استنى بس.
It's all around the town, but yeah, I can play off with the curves. Intense blue cream has going to give you a really polished look. It's going to go in with the dry oil and give this amazing, amazing shot. I mean, essentially the mouth picture. That's going to be the braid. They got this in the like back. It has high color. I would like to see it like lots of texture. Some of the element, the consistent glaze, we drove in with the that texture. I'm thinking of big texture on do-it-yourself look. I want to see that texture on the lid. That's a little bun.
Good. There's too much riding. That means we need it to come digging down.
I am so proud of you all. So I'm eager to see you doing. Brayden.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. but I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
And it really does.
My collection is weird in a great way. It's mixing fabrics that people would not put together. I'm curious what the gender has to do.
Good. Too much right.
Let's keep going. I have to tell you, owing to the scale of the print, it's big. The more symmetrical it is, the better it works.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected.
In the central panel, amazing. I was expecting
Fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, that rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. Want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
No t-shirt.
Alexander is a little rattled from Judges. He doesn't know what to do. He's got to focus.
This is madness. This is what else we have. How to do it. There is a demonstration. They are going to pass him on the back. And there is a happen. If you hear nothing, there's a repetition. Tomorrow is D-Day.
I'm replacing some of my t-shirts with slightly more special tops. I just need to push myself to the nth degree so that it's complete.
I need to concentrate on finishing the Tide Challenge look. I think it could be really good, but it's not even really designed yet.
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Slightly longer drive. It's like this day. No, I'm not going to mess with that. Or am I?
Okay.
Yep.
The most stressful part of the model fitting is deciding what to do by model fitting. Because that's the thing that the judges will be looking at when they're deciding who's going to. You can see both smiles. I feel it's the evening day. I mean, you can feel that when you how's your fitting going? You're remaking something? Yeah. Oh, wow. Alexander already gave a lot of pieces.
خلصونا منه بسرعة! مسكته!
Freaking out about time, but kind of know I can get it done.
Really?
I just have to work.
Is your Tide Challenge done?
Nope. Got a lot to do.
Hello, everyone. Billy B, consulting makeup artist for L'Oreal.
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
We only have a couple hours left in this work week, and it looks like all of us have a long way to go.
I just want to call everything out and just expedition as possible without anything else.
It's always different.
until 5 p.m. And I know that if I calculate all the times that I walk back to my house, I will miss those 20 minutes at the end of the day run running.
Designers, are you ready for our last gather round?
No.
That's how I feel. So gather round, everybody.
Oh, Jim. We have 1 more hour to work, and yet you call us over for a meeting.
Brady, you look like you're in a bit of a panic, are you?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts, but I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
دوشة دايما بيكون في حاجة تعكنن علينا.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
شفته كمان؟ أكيد كنت غلطان.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Miller, I've disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder.
It is, absolutely.
Good work. With luck, Sing's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
beautiful. Wow.
I can't believe it. I'm sorry right now. I keep pinching myself to be sure it's real. I never felt anything like this before.
It sucks.
It's crazy. The pace is insane. Woo! It's frantic. There are models everywhere. I've never seen anything like this.
Is there a Wrangler? Justin, one of your models is feeling it. She broke her ankle. Yeah. So she's not going to be here. Okay. We have alternates. We want to make this as smooth a transition from one model to the other as possible.
This is ridiculous. And this is the last thing I want to hear.
ليه ما خدناش الإشارة لحد دلوقتي؟ يا ريت نخلص الحوار ده قبل ما نروح.
ما يهمنيش كل اللي عاوزه.
If Alexandria continues to be as neurotic as she is about every little detail, sorry to change my mind, but that's fine. She is not going to be successful.
Miller, disable the Jen's comms booster.
Thankfully, I have a
Should make it.
can't find the one. Sure. Actually, I have one. I actually did my body type. I am really nervous.
Justin, how is the fit?
I'm worried about the waistband going down.
Can you do any alterations?
I can't really do anything at this point.
Jasmine, you ready? Designers, you have 30 minutes.
Harder for them to listen to the deal.
Good work. With luck, Singh's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
Too much cats. Oh.
Way too close to my clothes. One slip, all this hard work to be doing before I even get one of my
وليه نفتح الدنيا شكلها هتطول؟ أيوه لازم تسعى بسرعة.
My model board copied down to the part of the down. How do you get copies from those? Can anybody help me? I spent 20 minutes on this. I only have about 5 minutes to get the rest of my models into their looks. I am scared out of my mind.
Miller, I disabled the Jen's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work.
Surface
With luck, Singh's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
I want to thank all of you for coming to our sixth finale of season 12 of Project One. I'm very excited. We had a really big season with a lot of amazing talented designers. And now I would
يا
like
ريت
to
يتحركوا بسرعة شوية. نعمل ايه دلوقتي؟
And our guest judge for today is Terry Washington. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy the show, everybody. It's our big finale. Thank you so much for coming.
Hello, everyone. My name is Joshua LeBlanc, and I will be presenting my collection based on my upbringing and the transition of media and theory for the first time when I was 18. And I want to thank my family for the support and all the love I want to give a special thank to Tim Gunn who saved me. So, well, thank you for him.
ايه اللي مأخره كده؟ لا مش اسمه مصلح العسكر دايما بيكون في حاجة تنكر عليه.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helos inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. Creedy out.
2 months ago, I was taking care of animals during the day and hostessing at a restaurant at night. And now I'm about to show at New York.
She's so cute.
It's about to go down. I can't believe this is life for me right now. My family and my boyfriend, they have been my support staff and my rock, so thank you. I titled this collection Retro Redux, and I hope you guys love it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Every time that I create something, it's me releasing the creativity of my soul into the world. It just makes me very proud.
That's why I think like she's amazing. Hers are just so
This is Jensen. Bounce access route secure.
pure, like, uniqueness.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted.
The sense of accomplishment and pride that I have in the work is just overwhelming.
All right, strike force. Position and hold. Strike one.
Wow.
Position.
That's
Strike two.
such a
All
good
set.
job.
Strike 3, yeah. Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, Brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
It's really
Both of you
weird.
shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on our arse.
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
I'll leave the call. Are these the weapons?
The Ogs. getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and...
What the?
The partner's been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
Weapons! Open fire! Open fire! Weapons free! Open up!
Agreed. Make it a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative! Negative! We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
This is bad! We're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Hard ass follow.
I think my collection's strong. The details, the craftsmanship, the cut, the pulse of it is very now. It's something that pulls one away.
I can say hi to every one of this. Everything's superbly done.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that. Miller. Grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
Forever someone's going to save them.
We will merge with machines, with
When
computers.
this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you. No, stop! And planned. Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Kind of madness is gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Panchaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens. people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation. Seraph Industries closely.
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we could not control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Multiple detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has passed.
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have global jurisdiction. 29.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Huge. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
How secure are your communications, Bob? Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Janus won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Gage, activate the sleep cell.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
sorry. Damn it. Oh, poor. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Ma'am? Seriously?
You could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. A hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augover, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. Doesn't mean turning a blind eye to
Then help me find them.
Just watch yourself, Glenn. Pumpkin pie, and then it has this whole house pie that
I hate this city.
Yeah.
Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's motherboard.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Stand back, let me help.
You just felt so confident today. That never happens.
My heart is jumping out of my chest right now. I am so excited to be here. First of all, I'd like to thank my family, my fiance. The first sign of spring is what my inspiration is. Please enjoy. Thank you.
Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. If you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you.
That is really cool.
This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
Alright, I will. Talk to you soon.
Ooh, now that dress I hate.
You can throw this one in the washer. This collection absolutely